I'm gonna just go straight into this one. So macro for the new JoJo map, of course, some notes. You need to have tiny task. If you don't know how to use it, then go ahead and search up a video on it on YouTube, because I will not be explaining that, because at this point, if you play animated adventures, then you should have a macro, or you should at least know how tiny task works. Now, second of all, I recommend having a hybrid hill or any unit that hits flying enemies, because they are a big rat infestation in this, of course, map, because they always fly by, they have shields, it's annoying, they're pretty fast, and you just need these hill units, because honestly there's not much space. So hybrids would probably be the best, but any hill units would be great. Second of all, take notice of your Wi-Fi, because sometimes you might load in slower, sometimes you might load in faster. So just take note. If you're poor, or sorry, if your Wi-Fi is slow, then take note of that. Maybe you want to wait a couple more seconds when doing this macro. And of course, you could face two different directions. I'll show you the two perspectives later on. And bring any shield breaker or multi-hit unit that will break shields, of course, because there are a ton of those, and there's a ton of new mechanical units in this map alone, which is really tough to deal with. But if you can deal with it for at least 25 waves, then you're good to go. So let's get started. Now I'm going to be doing this macro with you guys, so let's go ahead and start by placing your mouse right here somewhere near the join button and record. Click join, and then just wait for you to load in. Now this is the part where your Wi-Fi comes into play, because as you can see, Roblox is loading fairly slow, and look how long it takes me to get an available server. Pretty long. At this point I should have gotten it by now, but since I'm recording, it might take a little longer as well, so that's into factor. But once you're in, wait a couple seconds just to make sure, you know, your Wi-Fi is here and you're not waiting for absolutely nothing, and click around your screen. All right, click around your screen, because of course when you load in, you're gonna have your daily rewards and your holiday rewards, and you don't want to miss those, because if you miss those, then of course you won't get the rewards, plus they will get in your screen and mess up your macro. It's happened to me multiple times and I keep forgetting about it. So click around your screen somewhere around here, below your feet, towards your body, and above your body as well, just to make sure, and click a lot of times. Right, you don't want to mess this up. Click multiple times, and once you're done with that, click play, and you should be here by now, so you don't have to click it too much. And then click around your screen again, run up, go towards this little machine, and go inside. Now wiggle around just to make sure you're actually inside, because of course wiggling around will allow you to interact with the machine more, allowing you to enter and having a higher chance to not bug out. So click around the screen a little more just to make sure, and then once you're done, go ahead and go to this little scroll wheel, click, hold, pull down, Canaveral, whatever you want to call it, I can't pronounce it, start, and enter. Boom. Click this a couple times just to make sure you're actually in, and of course wait. Alright, so this is one of the first positions, so you want to go ahead and run forwards, go to the right a little bit, and you want to go into this little divot area, this little alleyway. Go towards the right, and then to the left, and then go forwards till you can hit this wall, so you can guarantee you always hit this, and then go to the right, and then make yourself comfortable down this little lane. Now this is a great area, because of course you have places and spaces to put down any unit you want. So hill units up here, hill units up here, hill units over here. It's great. I recommend closing the chat just in case you do click on it and you want to place downhill units over here. So yeah, very useful. Sorry if you guys heard that loud noise, that was my volume, I don't know why, but like I said, you have amazing space on the ground, you have amazing space on the hillside, up here, and up here. It's just a great area, and it's near the back, so you have enough time to gather up money until you have enough time to prepare for the huge wave that's about to come by. So right here, as you can see, I'm just placing down my money units and upgrading them. But then maybe at wave 6, at wave 5, I'm gonna place down a unit so I could start, you know, actually fighting them. So I'm gonna go ahead and place my Astas up here, place down a Sakura right here, and keep placing down my Astas so I could actually get that damage off. Now they do have a lot of shield. I should have probably brought guild darts, but you know what, it won't matter for right now. It is your choice if you want to do that or not, and honestly I don't want to, I'm too lazy. But yeah, once you're done with over there, you can place down maybe another unit over here. Alright, I'll place down my Eisens, because then they'll have a larger radius to hit everything, and place down another Bulma just about here. And if it doesn't reach, I can go ahead and upgrade her once, and then boom. And from then on out, just keep upgrading your money units. Now what you need to worry about is airs. I specified and I told you guys to get airs, because there are a bunch of helicopters that will have a bunch of HP, so be prepared for them. So I'll place down a Uno right here and upgrade them a ton, because these helicopters will fly pretty fast with shields and a bunch of extra HP bars. My bad, I burped there for a second, but yeah, it gets pretty nuts. But as long as you play smart and you don't want to save your money all the time, then you're good to go. So this is what my loadout looks like. As you can see, we're making it decently far. This infinite is honestly pretty tough if you don't have any strong units or any strong traits. As you can see, the flyings, if you want to say, the helicopters are getting pretty far. The pursuit bites are running pretty fast. These stupid cars might actually make it by because they're so fast, and they summon more units after they die. Look at it. It's crazy. It's actually crazy the amount of stuff that happens around this map itself. It's nuts. But as long as you can make it to wave 20 or 25, that's great. So that is what I'm trying to aim to do, at least. Well, this is definitely my end. Look at the amount of HP bars they have, and look at the amount of stupid pursuit trucks they have. Jesus Christ, they're just gonna keep on coming, keep on coming. And yeah, this is why airs are definitely needed. As you can see, the choppers just get by. It's pretty crazy, but it is what it is. We made it to wave 25, which is alright. Honestly, decently good, because we don't need to go further than this. It's alright. We're good. We're probably just gonna reset anyways and just restart the macro and over again. And we get as many cakes as we want. So a couple of seconds here, I'll probably activate my eyes in ability if this helicopter would like to get out of my way. Yep, there's the eyes in ability. Keep activating it just in case you missed it. This will give you a couple more minutes or a couple more seconds to actually fight off other units that might have cake. Pause. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Once you've gotten defeated, go ahead and click next a couple times. Wait here for 10 to 5 seconds, because of course you never know when you actually end it, or maybe you ended it even quicker than this. So just make sure. And then once you're done clicking, exit out and end the macro. Boom. Alright, so the other way you guys will probably be facing is this way. So go ahead and run forwards, and good thing is there's a wall right here, which is always great. Go ahead and go to the left side and then move your way on forwards, and then move to the left. There's more walls, which is perfect, and run to this little area, and then boom, perfect spot. You have hills right here, ground right here, ground right here. It's great. And this might not be better than the first one that I showed you, because of course it doesn't give you any perspective on what's coming through, but at least it gives you more space to place in the back. And there we go. So have fun doing the macro and have fun getting all these cakes.